Seems to be another wonderful day of YouTube messing up the sub boxes. Playing Favela with the UMP45, and we got the steady aim on this time instead of the commando. Steady aim because it's a submachine gun, and the commando has a pretty good rate of fire to begin with. You'll see me shoot both of these cars right here to start out with, and that mainly because I don't want to get blown up, obviously. So what are we going to talk about today? Should we talk about the grizzly shit? And let's go ahead and talk about that grizzly shit. For those, since August, there's been like 3 motherfuckers get killed by a grizzly, and we're gonna talk about something else. And people are wondering what they can do to protect the bears. Seriously, yo, motherfucking ass, you got 3 guys that never see their home again, and you wondered how they could protect the bears from humans. This goes into that God complex. You know, animal rights and protective rights, if we're hunting them or overkilling them, is one thing. But them naturally wandering into us, or we actually have natural encounters out in the wild with them, and one of us ends up dead, you know, that should be stripped from the record books. Because look here, that's called survival of the fittest. If a bear comes up to me and he's like, "Roar," I'm gonna ruin his shit. I'm gonna put so many 45 ACP in his face that, you know, his mother bear won't even be able to recognize him. I'm fast forwarding for this part because it's really, really campy, and very, very unentertaining. Yeah, speaking of ruining a bear's shit, there's a man called Jeremy Hill. He was 33. He was chilling in his backyard, and 3 bears come up. I think it was 3 bear cubs. So instead of waiting for the mama bear to show up, Jeremy Hill takes his rifle out and ruins one of their shit, like I would do, and the other 2 run away. Mama bear never shows up because she's seen her baby cub all laid out and knocked out and crap. So they try to prosecute Mr. Jeremy Hill for killing a naturally protected species, and look here, that's God complex. Nobody cares about protecting those damn bears. What has a bear done for me? You know what a bear's done for me? It's danced on a Disney movie. That's all a bear has ever done for me. I cannot think of one time I've actually said, man, it'd be pretty cool if we had a bear right now to protect us. No, because that bear probably want to eat my ass too. And I know that bear want to eat my ass. I mean, obviously they probably do something in the ecosystem. They've survived this long, even with humans wanting to hunt them for the fur and stuff like that. But look at Anthony Hopkins in The Edge. Do you think that motherfucker love bear? No, that motherfucker hate bear. I wonder if they would have charged Anthony Hopkins' character in The Edge for killing that bear that ate their friend, and then they used him for stuff and all. I bet you it was a prosecution right after he got off that plane with him and Alec Baldwin wearing that bear fur. Be like, "Oh, Mr. Hopkins, I know you've been lost in the wilderness and all, but you know, you're smarter than the bear, and you shouldn't have killed him even though he's bigger, faster, stronger, and has more survival skills than you." Yeah, Anthony Hopkins probably looked there and was like, "What the deuce? It was good to hear you, sir." It's fucking crap. Like I say, is like, I've never understood the man bear thing or the man gator thing. Like I'm, good lord, there was a guy here that killed an alligator with a knife, and he got prosecuted for it. You know, killing an animal out of hunting season and shit like that. Motherfucker, what do you think that motherfucker was about to do to him? You think he was going to come over and like pick him a daisy off the riverbank and swim out to him and say, "Would you like to be my friend?" No, this ain't motherfucking Disney. This ain't Disney. No. What else we got to talk about here? Apparently there was an air show disaster too. So, a guy driving a P-51 Mustang, which is a World War II era plane named the Galloping Ghost, seemed to have lost control. And you know where he crashed at? Come on. It wouldn't make it on the news if you didn't know where he crashed at. He crashed in the grandstands, and he ended up killing 3 people and injuring 50 others. Most people in the crowd had lost body parts from the debris. Well, it makes me think of a lot of things when I read a story like this. Why do they not keep up these old World War II planes? I mean, they're essentially like really heavy truck engines, in a plane. That's what they are. They're like, I think Chrysler made most of the P-51 engines. I think they're 16 cylinders, and they're prop driven. And if a guy in an air show planes have mechanical function, what about these 747s or 727s that or these planes that we ride in every day get slingshotted our ass from Los Angeles to Atlanta? These guys don't get upkept because how can they get upkept? Because by the time they touch down, they get fuel and they turn their ass around like, all right, time to get slingshot the other way. It's like my computer. My computer don't get maintenance upkeeping. It's always working. So is the plane. The plane's always working, always make money. How much can those mechanics really get done while they're sitting on the runway and they're washing the windshield? They're all old. Most of these planes came from the 80s, and they're like 20, 25 years old at this point. I know they cost a lot of money, but eventually you should take them out of service. You don't ride the president around in the 1981 Cadillac limousine. You ride him around in a 2008, 2009 Cadillac limousine. Why? Because it's more mechanically sound. Eventually, you scrap it, no matter how old it is. Look at some of these old Victorian houses that are sitting around here that are empty. You know why they're empty? They don't have fucking plumbing. Peace.